Before I get into the reactions, I need to make some disclaimers. First of all, I'm a very dramatic person, especially when something means a great deal to me, and my journey to get into graduate school has absolutely been a big deal. So you're just gonna have to get over how big some of these reactions are. This has been a big journey for me and quite the emotional roller coaster. Oh, by the way, I also want to mention that I did make a separate video about my audition experience. So if you want to see that, the link is down in the description below. Second of all, I'm probably going to mention Dr. Shafron a lot. If you don't know who this is yet, please don't freak out. I met Dr. Shafron in 2019 at the Masterworks Festival in Spartanburg. I could go into a bunch of detail on like how unique my backstory is and how I got from being a pre-med to being an organist, but I think that's best saved for another video. I've been taking a gap year for the past year because I did apply to some graduate schools last year, but I didn't get into any one of them that I wanted to go to. So I decided to take a formative gap year, and Dr. Shafron took me under his wing. So he's been a major part of my life for the past year. He's also been my primary role model. And he's also the reason why I want to go to Yale so badly. He went to Yale, and he never stops talking about how amazing his Yale experience was and how much I would enjoy it there. Oh, and the reason why it took me so long to release this video is because I had to do some waiting for some of the results. But I'm not going to spoil too much. Okay, without further ado, let's get into the reactions. I got my first notification, which was an acceptance letter from Indiana University Jacobs School of Music right before my Yale audition. And that was a nice surprise for me because one, it was a major morale boost, and two, I was told that IU would be the last school I would hear from. So it was very ironic and very nice that I almost immediately got an acceptance letter from the Jacobs School of Music at Indiana University. Then the Monday after my Yale audition was my University of Michigan acceptance letter, and that was also a very nice surprise because I had applied there last year and had not made it in. So if anyone tells you that you can't reapply to a school that you've been rejected from and get in, then don't believe them because you can get in. I have yet to hear anything from the University of Southern California, the Eastman School of Music, and the Yale School of Music. And as soon as I hear anything from any of these, I will definitely let you guys know. So I just checked my email and I've got an update from USC Thornton. Here. It's got an acceptance email. I got accepted into USC, to the Thornton School of Music. Nice. So Eastman just came out. Application status update. So I'm going to check that right now. I'm so scared. Eastman is my second choice. And I've been waiting forever. I just got an email from Baylor, a status update. So here's the official decision for my safety school. Ooh, I got in. There's like little confetti all over the screen. Look at this. Look at that. It's like green and yellow ribbons. So that's what a Baylor acceptance letter looks like. I'm actually kind of surprised. I had a really bad audition. It was worse than Eastman. Eastman was bad too, but the professor fought hard for me. A status update was just posted to my Yale application. Waitlisted. I'm a mixed bag of feelings right now. I'm disappointed that it didn't go as well as I thought it would, but at the same time, I wasn't outright rejected. What's also very interesting is when my decision was released on my Yale application portal, I was not emailed about it at all. One of my friends had to message me and be like, Yale decisions are coming out today. And so out of curiosity, I just went and checked my portal and saw there was a new status update. And when I saw it at first, I was like so scared it was like another rejection letter. And so that's why I was actually like sort of positively surprised that I was waitlisted. There's also some interesting wording in this letter. We are pleased to offer you a position on our waiting list for the Master of Music. However, the waiting list is small and a fair number of alternates will be admitted. How do they know already? We kindly request that you notify us as soon as possible if you'd like to be removed from the waiting list. Now, how about not? I want to stay on the waiting list. So I also want to mention I applied for the summer Eastman Organ Academy. I've been wanting to go to it for years, but it kept getting canceled due to COVID, and I just received an email that a decision has been made, even though the deadline was extended by a month to May 1st. So I thought I wasn't going to hear anything until May 1st. And it's Good Friday, so we were still well into April, so I'm gonna click and open up my decision right now. Because I didn't get into the graduate program. I do not expect anything to come out of this. I got it! I got into Eastman's summer organ program. I'm so pleasantly surprised. I thought when I was rejected for my master's degree, I thought maybe they just like don't want me. I remember after the audition, they said they wanted to see me again, and then I like doubted that, and I was like, were they really telling the truth when I got rejected? But now we know there really was standing behind what they said. So hey, it's gonna be a great way for me to spend my summer, and I'm pretty ecstatic about it. Thank you, Eastman, for giving me another chance. By the way, I just came back upstairs after enrolling for the summer organ program. So yeah, I'm pleased to say I'll be spending July 9th through 14th there. So I'll still get the Eastman experience, even if it's only for a week. And hopefully I will make a video about that, just like I did about my Oberlin experience last summer. It is Easter Monday, and I just got the results for the Arthur Poyster competition for organ playing, which for the second year in a row I've entered, but for the second year in a row, I've been passed over. Apparently, I still suck, and you can tell this is a form letter. They said the exact same thing to me last year, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm highly disappointed because I thought this was my year, that I was gonna win. It is now April the 16th, so the deadline has passed to commit somewhere. And late last night, I got a text from my friend who was on another waiting list for Yale, and he announced that he got off that wait list and got admitted as a returning student. So I am very happy for him for that. He knows who he is if he's watching this right now. And so I had a little bit more hope for myself. I got my application update late last night, and that dashed almost all my hopes. Let me read it to you. At this time, we regret to inform you that the Yale School of Music does not expect to extend any additional offers of admission in organ for the 23 to 24 academic year. In the event that our enrollment changes unexpectedly, we might reopen the waiting list at that time. And this is a huge disappointment for me. I also want to mention that this is a way bigger disappointment than it otherwise would be, because I spent an entire formative gap year studying with Dr. Shafron, who came from Yale and spent so much time and energy hyping me up about it and about going there. And so it's still hard to believe that I just spent an entire year for basically nothing. Despite all this, however, I do have a place that I am planning to go where I will have more opportunities for growth and learning. And one more thing, is my Yale dream dead? No, it is not. Within the next 2 years, I can assure you, I will be reapplying to Yale. So the dream is not dead. I will keep moving forward and make the most of wherever I am at any given times. Stay tuned.